Hello my beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to my channel. So let's get right into your reading. Let's gain insight into, let's see, how are you feeling in your situation? How are you feeling about your connection, about your twin flame? We have the World card and we have the Ten of Wands. So what I'm really seeing here is that I feel like you're feeling somewhat suppressed in how you want to express yourself. You're not able to really feel like you can express to your twin flame how you're feeling. So it may be due to your situation. You're not able to really communicate, or because of circumstances, your communication may be blocked. So I'm getting the sense that you're really wanting that freedom. You're wanting the freedom to be able to express yourself to your twin flame. You have this undying love, or intense desire to really tell your twin flame how you feel. But for whatever reason, you're unable to do that. And so what I'm also getting, that the universe is really helping you to see this, because there is something that you are not expressing in your life and in the world for yourself. So whether that is with work or your career, it could be in communicating to other people how you really feel. The universe is saying that you're still holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back in some way, and that's why it's showing up in your connection as not being expressed. But what I'm really getting the sense of is that, like, the pressure of not expressing this, whatever it is, it could just be ideas, or bringing ideas into the world. It could be speaking your truth about something, hiding your truth. It could be expressing your creativity in the world, expressing your talents and gifts. Whatever it is that you're not expressing is a mirror of you not expressing, being able to express to your twin flame, or vice versa, of them not expressing to you how they feel. The universe is really saying it's because you're unexpressed in some area that really needs expression. And I really am seeing with the Ten of Wands is that it's slowly becoming this burden of not having that freedom of speech, of not having the time, or your twin flame not being available for you to express what you need to express. But what we have to remember is that it's not our twin flame's job to be there for us in order for us to express something. We must express what needs to be expressed, whether our twin flame is there or not. If there is love that we're feeling towards our twin flame, but they're not there, then we express that love anyway. We express it to ourselves. Look in the mirror and say to yourself all the things that you want to say to your twin flame. Or say to yourself in the mirror all the things that you want to hear from them. Express. That will help you feel this liberation. because the World card is really about completion. So when we are unexpressed, we feel incomplete. So how do we get to feeling complete? How do we feel complete? How do we have completion? We must take it upon ourselves and not depend on our twin flame or anyone else or anything else. It's our job to do what we need to do for ourselves to feel complete. And if expressing yourself and your feelings and your emotions, even if that's saying them in the mirror or writing them down in your journal or recording them or channeling it into artwork, that is our responsibility. So the universe is really saying that it doesn't have to feel like this burden anymore. Like we have this pent up, like we're starting to feel like clogged up because we can't express freely how we feel, but we can. We can still do it. You can still express to your twin flame everything that you feel, even if they're not around. You can record it. You can write them a letter. You can sing it in a song. There are so many ways to express in order to feel complete. So the universe is really saying we must do things for ourselves so that we don't feel burdened by feeling incomplete. We don't need extra, loads to carry. The universe wants us to have this feeling of fulfillment, of feeling expressed freely in the world. Because a lot of the times, whatever is holding back our twin flame from expressing what we want to hear, it's because we need to learn how to do that for ourselves. We need to learn how to express ourselves and feel heard. We need to do that first. And then it shows up in our connection as our twin flame being able to do that not for us, but because it's just like they're just mirroring what we're doing already for ourselves. So I'm getting the sense that the universe is wanting you to have this clarity so that you can freely express yourself in all the ways that you want to, in all the ways that you need to, even if it's sexually. That might be a reason why there is pent up energy and it's not being expressed. And oftentimes we rely on a partner to feel those feelings of release, to feel sensual, to feel sexy, to feel desire. But until we can practice that on our own, we'll still feel unfulfilled with our divine partner, our twin flame. So it's really taking things into our own hands is what the universe is really saying to us. And we don't have to be burdened by feeling unfulfilled and incomplete. We were born perfect, whole, and complete, but through environment and conditioning, we forget that. So we must do whatever it takes to find fulfillment in every area of life. So let's gain some insight into how your twin flame is doing, what is going on, how are they feeling about your connection? How is your twin flame feeling about your connection? Let's take this one, the Empress, and we'll take this one, the Five of Pentacles. So I love when the Empress card comes up because firstly, it is a divine feminine card. It is a card of motherhood, nurturing, wholeness. It's a card of, I want to say, abundance and prosperity. It's this wholeness and feeling like the love of a mother. This could also indicate, new enterprise or entrepreneurship. But I'm really getting the sense that your twin flame is really connecting to you in a sense that they're searching for that love. They're searching for this love that they felt with you that they can't find anywhere else. When they connected with you, they started feeling like the pieces were falling into place with regards to emotion and love. So I'm getting the sense that they're really searching for that love in their lives, because if they're not getting it from you, they're searching for it somewhere else or in someone else, and they're just not finding it. Because you embody this for them. You embody these feelings that they've always wanted and never had, never experienced before. You embody these feelings and trigger these feelings of love within them. So they're looking for this love. And sometimes they look for it in the wrong places, which we all do. We all search for this love. Some of us search for it in addiction, in, burying ourselves in work, in our jobs, career, in our pursuit of money, in our pursuit of happiness. We search for this love, and we get a taste of it when we are in connection and in harmony with our twin flame. So your twin flame may be looking for these things in the wrong places. Because what I'm seeing with the Five of Pentacles is that they're feeling really left out in the cold. They're really feeling the absence of what they felt with you. They're not able to find it within anyone else. And so they're going through they're finally having to face their feelings of loneliness, feeling left out, feeling left behind. It's really triggering their abandonment feelings. And so in this way of them feeling left out, they are connecting more with you. They're connecting to the divine within you. They're connecting to the feelings that they experienced with you. So they're really feeling like they're missing out. They're really missing you. And really what I'm getting with the Empress card is that no one else can compare to you. They've been trying to run in another direction only to find that it was unfulfilling. So I'm really getting the sense that both you and your twin flame are feeling unfulfilled. So let's get some insight into what are the blocks that need to be released in order to clear the pathway to union. What are the blocks that need to be released? We have my favorite card, one of my favorite cards, the Sun card. What are the blocks that need to be released? What are the blocks that need to be released? And we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so the Sun card is always like feelings of joy and happiness and bliss, happily ever after. This is like success. So what I'm getting is blocking this is the fear of having it all. Because what that means when we have it all, there's a downside to it. So focusing on the downside of having everything you could ever want, the downside to that is what's stopping us from actually having everything we want, including twin flame union. Because somewhere along the line, we learned that having it all can be, we can lose it. It can be destroyed. It can be taken away. We can be condemned for it. We can be hated for it. We can be judged for it. We can be unloved by it. We can be rejected and abandoned by success, by happiness. By having it all, we're going to get something that we don't want. So this actually stems from patterns from within our wounded inner child. Because as a child growing up, we learned this. We learned by observing others. We learned by hearing from others who judge people who are successful, who have it all, who even have love. We learn as children that even people that look like they're in love, it isn't real. It's all for show. Like, we learned that through observing our environment. So this pattern of thinking that true love isn't possible, it's all fake, it's all for show, it doesn't exist. So this pattern is what's blocking us from truly having what we want, and from knowing and believing that it's true, because true love is real. We're conditioned to think that it's not, because our greatest fear would be to believe in something and then have it taken away, or something bad happen because we found true love. So all of this patterning, all of like these patterns are just patterns from what we learned from when we were growing up, from childhood. And out of our childhood fear of being abandoned, being unloved, rejected, of fearing that we won't be loved when we have everything we want, because everyone doesn't have what they want. So if I have everything I want, people aren't going to like it. This is just a pattern, a way of thinking that is false and that does not support union. It doesn't support success in any area of life. So these patterns are just what they are. They're just patterns. And so we must interrupt the pattern. We must interrupt the pattern and instill new patterns, new beliefs, so that we don't fear success. We don't fear, spending the rest of our lives with our true love, our twin flame. So this pattern is actually an energetic block that needs to be released. Our inner child is holding on to the fear of what may happen when success happens. So it's like fear of success, not just fear of failure, but fear of success. So that is something that needs to be released. And with the Two of Wands, what I'm seeing here is that the universe keeps showing you signs. Like the universe is pointing to your twin flame. or pointing to you like what you really want. And what I'm seeing here is that there is that fear, because you see how this person is off the path. So when you're off the path, you don't have access to your happiness or your twin flame or your goal in life. Even though the universe keeps showing you, see, the universe is shedding light on your twin flame, and you're like, no, it can't be true. I'm not going to believe that sign. I'm not going to believe that they're my twin flame. I'm not going to believe that twin flames are real. I'm not going to believe in true love. What? So our beliefs are something that is a block. It's an energetic block. And these beliefs are formed in childhood, especially within the first 7 years. Whatever we observe, whatever was in our environment, is what we took on as truth. So if there was no evidence of true love, we're not going to believe it, because in the first 7 years of life, there was no evidence to believe in true love. So this is a false belief. Again, it's a pattern, a way of thinking that needs to be interrupted within our inner child, so that we can instill within our inner child the beliefs that support what we do want, that support the reality that we want to create. And that is a reality of love and unity and harmony and peace and fulfillment and success. Because that is what the universe supports. The universe only gives us what we feel worthy of. So the reason why we haven't been receiving what we want is because we're showing up energetically as unworthy. We're showing up daily as unworthy. So we must interrupt those blocks and patterns and patternings. That's not even a word. In order to clear that space and reprogram the subconscious, reprogram our inner child into believing that the universe has our back. The universe only wants for us everything that we do want. Unfortunately, the universe does give us what we don't want, because we're co-creators. We co-create with the universe. You know, we focus on loneliness and sadness. Well, the universe is going to help us create that, because that's our free will. That's our gift of free will and creation. So instead, when we focus on harmony and unity and union and love and unconditional love and compassion, that's what the universe is going to help us create. So we have to interrupt those patterns, release the blocks, and then the universe is like, finally. The universe always has our back. We are also taught that that is not true. We are literally taught fear. So we have a choice. We can choose love or we can choose fear. But if we do enough research, we will find that the universe supports life. The universe supports growth, expansion. So the universe always wants for you what you want, whether that's love or fear. So let's not choose fear. Let's choose love. Let's choose union. Let's get into union. Feel very animated today. Okay, so let's get some love messages from your twin flame. I find I'm always interested in what your twin flame has to say. What does your twin flame want you to know? Okay, 3 popped out here. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have the King of Cups. So your twin flame wants you to know that they still feel this connection with you. They still feel this connection like they've always known you. You're the only one that they feel this with. It's almost like you grew up together. That's how familiar you feel. It's like childhood friends. They want you to know that they still feel this connection with you. I'm getting a sense too that there's not enough play in their lives, and they're missing that companionship that you give that allowed them to feel more playful, to feel more free. So a way that we can support this is by allowing to have more freedom and playfulness in our own lives until the time is right to come back into union. Even spending more time in nature. Your twin flame wants you to know that they still feel this connection. And I'm getting that even if it seems like one of you has like turned away, that they feel it more than ever. They feel it very like in a powerful way. So that even if it seems to you that they've turned their back, the more they turn their back, the more they feel it. It's kind of like they're being haunted by it. It's like all these feelings that are hidden, they come up for your twin flame. So your twin flame is saying, you know, they may have turned their back, or you may even have turned your back, but there's still so much love there. There's still so much love, and unfortunately it may be hidden or have to be hidden at this time, or suppressed or unexpressed, but there is still so much love, because this is who they want to be with you. They want to be this King of Cups with you. They want to be the one who gives you the love and romance, and they want to really step up into this king energy and give you the love that they know that only they can give you. They want to be this person who embodies so much love for you. So your twin flame is really working on themselves, even if we don't think they are. They really are. They're working on how to create more love within them. They're working on how to be better in their own lives for them, so that they can show up and be this king or queen or empress or emperor. I mean, this is just like the energy of who they want to be for you. They want to be the best that they can be. They want to be the most loving twin flame to you. So it may have to take some time. They may still be on this quest of finding out how to be this way. So in the meantime, we can work on ourselves to be this, to show up as a queen or a king or the emperor or the empress for ourselves and in our own lives, because that will help our twin flame to do the same. And we can step into this energy of love by nurturing our inner child, by giving to ourselves what we needed as children emotionally. We can give that to ourselves. We can learn how to do that. We can begin just by talking to our inner child, asking them what they need, Because when we fill our own cups of love, it not only positively impacts our twin flame, but it attracts to us more love in our lives. So this is really, they're wanting you to know that they're still on the same page. They still feel everything. They still may be turning away out of fear, out of, running away from these intense feelings, running away because they still don't believe in their worthiness of having success, having true love. Because we're all on this journey of self-discovery on how do we achieve all of this without feeling like we're going to lose it, or that it's going to be taken away from us, or that we're going to be judged for it. We're all on this journey, and it's just a journey of awakening. Awakening to remember that we are perfect, whole, and complete. So where are we now? We're at 31 minutes. So I think I'm going to close off the reading with those cards. I really do hope you enjoyed this reading. Please be sure to book your personal twin flame reading with me. I now have some openings, I believe, for next week. Yeah, I think I have some openings for next week, because usually I was booked 3 weeks out, and then I was booked 2 weeks out, and I do have some availability for next week. So please do message me right away to hold your spot, and I would be so honored to do your twin flame reading. Also, be sure to message me to receive your Innerchild healings. Again, these healings are designed to target your specific inner child blocks and assist you in energetically releasing them, so we can free ourselves from these patterns, from these energy blocks that are holding us back from twin flame union. So again, I want to thank you all so very much for watching these videos, for liking them, for subscribing, for sharing these videos, for following me on Instagram and TikTok, where I post regularly. And I just want to, commend all of you and acknowledge all of you for where you are on your journey, because wherever you are is exactly where you're meant to be. And it is an amazing place where you are right now, because with all the shifts and changes going on the planet, this is really a big time for transition and transformation in all of our lives as a collective, as a planet. So it's very exciting. Whatever you're going through, just keep going, because what's meant for you is there for you. We just have to release ourselves from what holds us back so that we can be open to receive. So on that note, again, I just want to thank you all so very much, and I'm sending each and every one of you so much love and peace.